Hey Falcons fans, welcome back to the latest buzz surrounding your favorite team. Let's dive right in, but before we do, make sure to hit that like button and join our fan community. Let's go! Zack Robinson's debut as Atlanta's offensive coordinator has been a game-changer. After earning his stripes as the passing game coordinator for the LA Rams in 2022, Robinson brought a fresh, bold approach to the Falcons in 2024. He didn't just stick to the usual playbook. He shook things up with dynamic pre-snap motion and a focus on 11 personnel formations. The results? Nothing short of impressive. Robinson helped turn Atlanta into a top 10 offense, ranking 6th in total yards per game, 5th in passing yards, and 10th in rushing yards. But the most eye-catching stat? The Falcons' massive improvement on fourth downs. Let's rewind to 2023. Under Arthur Smith, the Falcons' fourth down performance was far from great. Out of 19 attempts, they only converted 8, ranking 29th in the NFL with a rough 42.1% success rate. Fast forward to 2024, and Robinson flipped the script. The Falcons attempted 31 fourth downs, the fifth most in the league, and converted 21 of them, with an incredible 67.7% success rate, ranking 6th overall. That's not just improvement, it's dominance. What really stands out is how Robinson approached fourth downs. He didn't play it safe, hoping to gain just a yard or two. Instead, he saw these situations as opportunities to strike. Atlanta tied with Detroit for the most fourth down touchdowns in the league, with 6. And let's not forget the jaw-dropping plays. 2 36-yard touchdown passes in back-to-back weeks. One to Kyle Pitts in Week 8, and another to Darnell Mooney in Week 9. 4th and 3? No problem. This offense wasn't just converting, it was thriving, even in those high-pressure fourth and short situations. Of the 14 plays that needed just 1 or 2 yards, Atlanta passed the ball 6 times, completing all 6 for 52 yards and a touchdown. That's an impressive 8.6 yards per attempt on fourth and short. Talk about guts and glory. But as great as the first half of the season was, things shifted between weeks 10 to 15. With Kirk Cousins struggling, the offense had to adjust, limiting the full potential of Robinson's system. Despite these challenges, Atlanta's determination under Robinson kept them in the playoff race. Now, as we look ahead to 2025, there's plenty to be excited about. Michael Penix Jr. is stepping in as the starting quarterback, and the future is bright. With his skill set, Zack Robinson's innovative play calling could reach new heights. Just imagine what this offense could do with a young, dynamic quarterback at the helm. So, Falcons fans, what do you think? Can Robinson's aggressive style lead Atlanta to playoff glory next season? Will Michael Penix Jr. unlock the full potential of this offense? Meanwhile, there's news on the defensive side of the ball. According to reports from ESPN's Adam Schefter, former Chicago Bears head coach Matt Eberflus has officially interviewed for the Falcons' defensive coordinator position. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Eberflus, the guy who got fired by the Bears? But hang on, there's more to the story. While his time as the Bears head coach didn't exactly end on a high note, Eberflus is known for his expertise on defense. Before Chicago, he earned a solid reputation as one of the NFL's top defensive minds. As the Colts defensive coordinator from 2018 to 2021, he transformed Indianapolis into a top 10 defense in both scoring and total yards multiple times. That kind of experience could be exactly what the Falcons need to fix their defensive struggles. So, why are the Falcons looking for a new defensive coordinator in the first place? Let's dive into that next. In 2024, Atlanta's defense struggled to find consistency, and that played a big role in the team falling short of its playoff goals. With head coach Raheem Morris reportedly focusing on improving tempo management and in-game adjustments, the Falcons now need a defensive coordinator who can take charge and make an immediate impact. That's where Matt Eberflus could come in. He has a proven track record of doing just that. An interesting twist is how the Bears' defense performed after Eberflus was let go. Despite the team's overall struggles, there was a noticeable drop in defensive performance after his departure. This raises an important question. Was Eberflus one of the few stabilizing forces in Chicago's chaotic season? If the Falcons bring him in, he'll have the chance to work with playmakers like Grady Jarrett, Jesse Bates, and A.J. Terrell, a much stronger core than what he had in Chicago. This could give him a better opportunity for success. Of course, this is just one step in the Falcons' search for a new defensive coordinator. It's unclear whether Eberflus is the front runner or just one of several candidates. But one thing's certain. Atlanta is doing its homework to find the right person to turn this defense around. So, Falcons fans, what do you think? Would Matt Eberflus be a good fit as Atlanta's next defensive coordinator? So, what do you think, Falcons fans? Should the team stick with Matt Eberflus as the next defensive coordinator, or should they explore other options? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. The Falcons have been busy this offseason, and one of their latest moves was signing defensive lineman Lock Hill-London to a reserve/future contract on Friday. This brings the total number of players signed under that designation to 15. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is a reserve/future contract? These are deals that allow teams to lock in players for the next season. They're typically for guys who haven't seen much playing time yet, but have potential worth developing. Let's take a closer look at Lock Hill-London. The 27-year-old defensive lineman has been working hard to earn his spot since going undrafted out of Western Illinois in 2020. After a brief stint with the Chicago Bears, where he appeared in one game in 2021 before being released, London joined the Falcons for 2023. He played in 7 games that season, and in 2024, he spent the entire year on the practice squad. While he may not have flashy numbers, just 13 tackles in 8 career games with the Bears and Falcons, what stands out is his persistence and work ethic. Those are qualities the Falcons clearly value as they continue to build depth on their defensive line. The Falcons have also signed 14 other players to reserve/future contracts, including some familiar names like quarterback Emory Jones, wide receiver Philip Dorsett II, and defensive back Lamar Jackson. No, not that Lamar Jackson. It's clear that Atlanta is leaving no stone unturned as it prepares for 2025. But here's the big news of the day. NFL Network's Maurice Jones-Drew just ranked our star running back as the 4th best rusher in the league after an electrifying 2024 season. Bijan Robinson finished with 1,456 rushing yards, ranking 3rd in the NFL, and scored 12 rushing touchdowns. But it doesn't stop there. Robinson also showed off his receiving skills, catching 61 passes for 431 yards and a touchdown. What's even more exciting is how he thrived after rookie quarterback Michael Penix Jr. took over as the starter. In those games, Robinson found the end zone 6 times. That's chemistry, folks. Maurice Jones-Drew highlighted this connection, calling it a key piece of Atlanta's offensive future. With Penix under center and Zack Robinson calling the plays, the Falcons are on track to have one of the most dynamic duos in the league. Robinson's durability and security with the ball are also impressive. Despite over 365 touches last season, he didn't fumble the ball once. That level of consistency doesn't just make him elite, it makes him invaluable to this team. Now, Falcons fans, it's your turn. What do you think about Lock Hill-London's potential? And are you as excited as we are about Bijan Robinson's rise to stardom and the Penix-Robinson connection? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's get the conversation started. And hey, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to stay updated. Go Falcons!